What's going on, everybody? Ali here, and welcome to my Tales of Zestiria The finale review. I believe it's episode 13. If you want to consider like the prelogue episode 0, part of it. But yeah, the finale review. Great finale to end this awesome anime. I think this anime is probably in the top 3 of the summer animes, right next to Food Wars. And I haven't seen ReZero, but I heard that was amazing. Yeah, so I think Food Wars, ReZero, and Tales of Zestiria The were just amazing stuff. But anyways, this episode, it was pretty good. It was a solid ending to an anime, to this series, to the first season, because the second season, there's going to be one next year, which is pretty awesome. If you saw the preview, if you got past like the preview of last episode, it says second season coming next year, which is awesome. I loved it. But this episode, continuation of the war, sorey, Edna, Mikleo, Lila head towards that giant like thing of malevolence, and it turns out it's the Lord of Calamity. And when sorey gets there, the guy it's a human Helion. I think the malevolence is so heavy on the guy that it created like a completely different look, not just because of sorey being able to see malevolence, but literally like his face and everything looks completely different, which he looks pretty cool. And honestly, when he was fighting sorey, he's saying like, "Come at me, young shepherd," and stuff, attacking him. Sorey can't do nothing. He can't do shit to this guy, because, I mean, sorey is still young, you know, he's still trying to be, working at being a shepherd and everything, healing people up. And it was just like, it was crazy. He was like, he couldn't do anything to the Lord of Calamity. It was just so cool. I love the Lord of Calamity. I kind of like him because he does sound kind of honorable, regardless if he is just like basically malevolence itself. Him beating up sorey, saying like, "See if you can beat me," and stuff, and then he's walking away and saying, "Survive this," because he's able to put malevolence together into a ball and actually, or into like a solid entity, and actually throw it at other people. He can control other people's malevolence. Like, it's crazy. So he throws it at sorey, and he's like, "Survive and get stronger and then come back at me," which I think sounds pretty cool. He's pretty like honorable when it comes to that kind of stuff, and it sounds like he actually wants to be purified again. Like, that's what I'm getting. Probably people will think of like otherwise, but that's what I'm getting out of that. And that whole scenario with Rose being a beast, like when Alicia got stabbed and everything, she's holding Alicia and she's like, "It's because of you guys. She's your princess," and everything. And all of a sudden, the guy that I thought was Zavid, it wasn't Zavid. It was I think his name's Dezel. I have his name, Dezel. But he's another Seraphim, and for some reason Rose can hear him, which is kind of odd to me, but I guess because they're like around so many Seraphim or something, she's able to like hear him. But he is the guy with like top hat, like the really cool looking, it's like a raggedy butler outfit kind of thing going on. He looks beast, looks cool. He basically saves Rose and Alicia, and Rose brings Alicia to her master, and she's freaking out, saying, "Alicia, wake up," and stuff. So Rose goes after to find sorey, and all of a sudden, like behind her horse, Dezel pops up like right behind her. It's like, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Because she's going the wrong way, which is kind of funny. And he tells her where sorey is. They go to sorey. Even like back to like what the Lord of Calamity, like Lila, Mikleo, Edna, they know they can't even help, or they can't help, but they know sorey needs more practice, more training to actually beat this guy. And so sorey meets up with Rose. Sorey goes to where Alicia is, and Alicia, I'm like freaking out because I really don't want her to die, and it looks like she was going to die, but she doesn't die. And it was like a really romantic, mushy moment with Alicia and sorey, but you also get the feeling that it's just like it's just like friendship, like friend zone. But yeah, with what they were saying, like sorey saying, "We will always be together," it kind of sounded romantic, but nobody was blushing, and all they were doing were smiling and stuff. And then sorey asks Alicia to be his squire, and she's like, "Yes, I will be your squire," and stuff, and because he wants to help her. And so she becomes his squire. Lila does the incantation, and once that happens, she turns around and she can see the Seraphim, and she starts crying, and it's just a cool moment. for me as a fan of her, because she's obsessed with, like, not obsessed, but she's so intrigued about the story of the Shepherd and everything, and she finally gets to see the Seraphim, which was just really cool. So now everybody is just basically departing from each other. Alicia's going back to Lady Lake. What's his name? General Lando or Landon or something like that. He, like, was full of malevolence and everything, and because of that, Alicia can actually see him as a Hellion now. He is about to attack Alicia and Sorey looks like he was about to, like, let anger control him, become like a Hellion, but then he controlled himself and purified General Landon, which was really cool to see. He's already growing, like, pretty quickly now, which is really cool. And so yeah, Alicia leaves, or she's about to leave, and she shakes hands with Sorey, saying goodbye and stuff. And then the comedy of this episode was Rose. Honestly, she was really funny. She's saying, like, hey, why aren't you shaking my hand? What's going on here? Why are you guys locking eyes together? Which is really cute, really funny. And so, like, everybody's laughing and stuff. So Alicia leaves, and Rose is like, hey, Sorey, can you actually accompany me to Roland's, because she's doing some business over there. And what was really funny is that she, like, creeps up to Sorey saying, like, hey, is this guy here? And she's talking about Dezo because he was, like, following her everywhere. He's like, yeah, he's up on top of your wagon. He's like, oh, she's like, oh my god. And what was funny was also that Edna and Miklo's face, like, the rolling eyes thing was, like, hilarious. Like, why wasn't that in the entire season? Why did they do the comedy literally right at the last few minutes? I don't know. So it ends with Sorey accompanying Rose, with Lila, Edna, Miklo, and Dezel, I guess. I think next season he's probably going to join Sorey's group and do, like, the incantation, the contract, and everything. But, yeah, that's how it ends. They're going off to Roland's. We also get to see, what's his name? Lunaire again? He's like the Hellion that looks like a fox kind of thing. We just saw him for like a quick second. I just wanted to mention that. And we got to see Simone again, who is actually the Lord of Calamity's assistant, which I didn't expect. I didn't know that. But anyways, it was a great episode. I gave it like a 9 out of 10, and overall I give the entire season a 9 to a 9.5, because I would have liked actual comedy in it. That was the only thing that was really missing. Everything else, storyline, animation, action, all that stuff was just fantastic. This series, this season 1. I'm definitely getting this on DVD and stuff. So beautiful, beautiful stuff. So yeah. Episode, I give a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. The entire season, I give a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. So, it was good stuff. So, that is it for this one. Great stuff. So, like the video if you did. Like the video if you liked anything I had to say. Or like the video if you liked the episode. And comment down below on your thoughts of the episode, your thoughts of the entire season, your thoughts of what I said. If you're excited for Season 2. And subscribe to my channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos and things like that. So, gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I'll see you all later with the next video. Peace out.